promised, let's discuss these stories with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen, let's start with Carmelo Anthony. He's got a firm no-trade clause, so he has some control over where he winds up. How do you think this plays out in New York?
Well, I think he departs New York and he ends up in either Cleveland or the Los Angeles Clippers. He's certainly not going to go to a team that's not a playoff contender. He told me that personally on several occasions. Cleveland, with him and one of his best friends, LeBron James, that's instant title contention. With or without him, they're title contenders, but especially with them. And, of course, with the Los Angeles Clippers, he elevates things for them exponentially. And obviously somebody that Jerry West, along with Doc Rivers, would be interested in targeting. He does have a no-trade clause. He does get to dictate to a large degree where he ends up, and I think that's what the situation is. He'll stay in New York before he ends up going to another place that doesn't contend, because he desperately wants to be a New York Knick. But Phil Jackson has made it very clear that's not what the Knicks want, and Carmelo Anthony has to accept that, and so he'll depart, but it has to be for a title contender, and you know, the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Los Angeles Clippers are the two most viable candidates as far as he's concerned, with Boston having an outside shot in the number 3 slot.
Paul George becomes a free agent next summer. He's already indicated he doesn't want to stay with the Pacers. So where does George wind up?
Well, he's obviously indicated that he doesn't want to stay with the Pacers, which has put them in a bind, so he can't stay there. They've got to make a move this summer because they can't open the season with him, so they're looking to move him. According to numerous reports, he's told the Los Angeles Lakers that he wants to be there, and he intends and practically guaranteed them that he's coming by the summer of 2018, next summer. But from what I heard as recently as a couple of days ago is that he's let word leak to the Cleveland Cavaliers that if LeBron indeed elects to stay in Cleveland, then Paul George won't depart Cleveland as long as LeBron is still there, if they pull off a trade and acquire him to Cleveland. So that's really the situation right now. It appears to be the Cavaliers or the Los Angeles Clippers. You hear stuff about the San Antonio Spurs and things of that nature, which he wouldn't mind. He wouldn't sneeze at it. Of course he'd go there, but that would be a one-year rental. Whereas with the Cleveland Cavaliers, it appears it would be more than that if LeBron James stayed. But his ideal landing spot would be the Los Angeles Lakers, despite the fact that they're not contenders right now.
Is this what the